So guys, there is a breaking news. This headline says Burkina Faso detains 11 Nigerian military officers, seize Air Force aircraft for crossing into country's territory. This is a very bad news for Tinubu. We all know that the Tinubu's government moved the military into Benin Republic to, quench the coup that was about to take place. And Burkina Faso will not be happy with that, because actually Burkina Faso is one of the military-led countries, and they really want other countries to join them to take over from all this democracy that we have that is not working for the people. But Tinubu went into Benin Republic and stopped that coup from happening. Now we have these 11 Nigerian military officers alongside the military aircraft crossing into the territory of Burkina Faso, and guess what? Burkina Faso has arrested these 11 military officers and has also seized Nigerian aircraft. This is a very bad news for Tinubu, because Tinubu and the Burkina Faso president, they are like, two sides of the coin. They are not friends at all. I mean, they are never friends. And that man, since he became the president of Burkina Faso, I don't think he has ever had exchange of words with Tinubu. So as it stands now, he might not even be open for any negotiation. And to worsen it, Tinubu was the one that stopped the coup that was about to happen in Benin Republic. So guys, don't forget that many Nigerians have been, raising alarm as to how the Nigerian military was able to move swiftly into another person's territory to stop a coup that was happening there. And Nigerians have been living with insecurity. And all this why the Tinubu's government, in short, somebody say he didn't know we have this kind of fighter jet that can fly immediately, enter Benin Republic, and began to, release precision airstrikes on the military plotters, the military coup plotters, those that were really involved, because they started running out of the country. But guess what? The Nigerian military aircraft was able to target their positions and began to strike them as they were trying to run away. This is not a good news for Tinubu. This is not a good news for Nigeria as a whole. This is also not a good news for the Nigerian military, because their officers are held in another country. Do you know what that means? If the president of Burkina Faso decides to jail them, do you know what it means to cross into another person's territorial airspace? It is a breach. You have crossed your boundaries. You have stepped into another person's territory. The person can do with you whatever seems good to him or her. And that is where it stands now. So we don't even know how is Tinubu going to open this conversation at the moment. I mean, these military men are going to be held somewhere, possibly not even in a very good condition, because Tinubu is not a party to the Burkina Faso president. So, and this time around, all his anger that he has been withholding against Tinubu, he's going to release it. We all know that the Tinubu has not been on the side of these military coup countries, and now that of Benin Republic was stopped by Tinubu, like we heard. And guess what? The Nigerian military went ahead as going into another territory again. Tinubu is not, respecting sovereignty. Like they say, Trump shouldn't come because Nigeria is a sovereign nation. But you can see they are not respecting people's sovereignty. I mean, other countries' sovereignty. If Tinubu can go into Benin Republic free of hand, without even understanding that this is another country, and you went in and you began to strike in another man's country, now you cross over to Burkina Faso again, another second country. Now your military men are detained there, your aircraft is held back there. How is Nigeria going to recover from this? Anyway, let me allow you to take a look at this video where this Yoruba man is lambasting Tinubu, that Tinubu is the cause of the problem of Nigeria. If not, how is it that he has this military might to go into another man's country, stop a coup, but he can't stop the insecurity? We know that insecurity has a political undertone. If Tinubu stops insecurity today, the North, I mean, those of them who are the backers of these terror guys, they will not want Tinubu to win again in the North. They are giving him votes. The much that he got from the North is because the Fulanis are saying, oh, Tinubu will protect their interests and all that. It's all about politics. That's why Nigerians are left to die at the hands of terrorists. Anyway, guys, let me allow you to take a look at this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
When the world is saying that President Tinubu's government is behind the unrest in Nigeria, a lot of people will be doubting. When they say that the APC is the brain behind the total unrest, the evil being perpetrated on us by this Islamic and all these bandits, we will be doubting. But without any shred of doubt, we can now categorically say that President Tinubu's APC party are the people behind the unrest in Nigeria. Because if the president's party, APC, is not behind the deadly attack on Nigerians, How is it possible that Nigeria was able to quell a coup within 2 hours in Benin Republic? Nigeria totally destabilized the whole military in Benin Republic within 2 hours. I didn't even know we had planes. I didn't even know we have gunship helicopters. I didn't even know that our soldiers have rapid response that can be deployed and dismantle evil within minutes. President Tinubu, you and your government are the one causing unrest in Nigeria. And we are begging you, use the same power you have used in Benin Republic just few hours ago to deal with the unrest in Nigeria. Otherwise, let Americans come and clear everybody. Attention, up. You people are behind the evil that is happening to us in Nigeria. President Tinubu, I challenge you to come out and tell the world why you have not been able to defeat Boko Haram if you have the power to defeat a whole military of the Benin Republic.
Hello, everyone. Honestly, I really don't know what Tinubu is on, because he really must be on something, because I don't understand whether I call it self-destruction, or there is something that was done to him by Nigerians or before, and he's ready to destroy Nigeria. This is his opportunity to destroy Nigeria, because I really can't understand it. I started seeing some of the news yesterday. I was like, this can't be true, that Tinubu decided to deploy military to Benin Republic. You know, there was a coup that was planned, that started, in Benin Republic. They staged a coup, and then along the way, the coup didn't succeed. Apparently, Tinubu sent the Nigerian military air force down to go and invade Benin Republic at the help of a foreign whatever country. I'm going to read the statement that is coming first of all from Bayo Anonuga, what he called State House, press release, because I don't understand how is it that the same people who have been talking about sovereignty of Nigeria, you understand, the United States of America is thinking about coming to invade. They didn't even say they invade. They will come in if Nigeria doesn't do the right thing. They will come and flush out terrorists. Nigeria has been crying that there is sovereignty. The nation has its own sovereignty. No, whatever can come in. Then the same person who is crying out to another country that he has sovereignty, that another country should not come in and come and do anything there, even though they have not said they are coming to invade the country. They say they will come and help take out the terrorists. That same person is now going to another country to go and invade the country in the name that they are going to restore democracy. First of all, when Niger happened, he wanted to do it with Niger. The National Assembly said, no, there was a lot of outcry, especially from the northern part of the country, that, hey, don't go and cause wahala for us. We go and invade Niger. They are going to come, at us or whatever. This time, he didn't wait for the National Assembly. Yes, there is a clause in the Constitution that says a president can go and do if they feel that. But I'll come to that one before. But let's look at the State House press release that is given by this illegitimate administration. Tinubu, he wrote President. Bayo Onanuga wrote President, but I'm not reading President because definitely he's not my president. Tinubu commends Nigeria's armed forces for protecting democracy in Benin Republic. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has commended the gallantry of Nigeria's military on Sunday for responding swiftly to the request by the government of Benin Republic to save its 35-year-old democracy from coup plotters who struck at dawn today. So you can go after coup plotters, but you cannot go after terrorists that have been killing your people. In short, Minister of Defense was telling us the other day that bombs cannot enter forests. So because of that, that's the former Minister of Defense that has been removed. Because of that, you guys aren't doing nothing. But here you are quick to go down. Acting on two separate requests from the government of Benin, Tinubu first ordered Nigerian Air Force fighter jets to enter the country and take over the airspace to help dislodge the coup plotters from the national TV and a military coup where they had regrouped. The Republic of Benin, through its Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in a note verbal, requested immediate Nigerian air support
In view of the urgency and seriousness of the situation, and to safeguard the constitutional order, protect national institutions, and ensure the security of the population. In the second request, the authorities in Benin requested the deployment of Nigerian Air Force assets within Benin's airspace for surveillance and rapid intervention operations under Benin-led coordination. The Benin government also requested Nigerian ground forces strictly for missions approved by the Beninese command authority in support of the protection of constitutional institutions and containment of armed groups. Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Oluyede, said all the requests have been fulfilled, with Nigerian ground forces now in Benin. Ours is to comply with the order of the Commander-in-Chief of our armed forces, Tinubu. Constitutional order was upended in the Republic of Benin, Nigeria's neighbor, when some soldiers led by Colonel Pascal Tigri announced a coup on Sunday morning. The putschists seized the national TV and claimed they had toppled President Patrice Talon and suspended all democratic institutions. It took some hours before the government's loyal forces, assisted by Nigeria, took control and flushed out the coup plotters from the national TV. In his remark after the restoration of the democratic and constitutional order, Tinubu saluted the Nigerian armed forces for standing firm as a protector and defender of democracy. Today, the Nigerian armed forces stood gallantly as a defender and protector of constitutional order in the Republic of Benin on the invitation of the government. Our armed forces acted within the ambit of the ECOWAS Protocol on Democracy and Good Governance. They have helped stabilize a neighboring country and have made us proud of their commitment to sustaining our democratic values and ideals since 1999. Nigeria stands firmly with the government and people of the Republic of Benin, and it was signed by our Ononuga Special Advisor to the President, definitely not my President, Information and Strategy, December 7, 2025. I mean, these people are clowning. Let us go to what the Constitution says about, Nigeria invading. It says, part here it says, notwithstanding the foregoing provisions of the let me even bring out my, let me look for the Nigerian constitution, right? Let me read this directly. Let me go to this section, where is this now? This is section 5, right? This is section 5. If you go to the Constitution, in section 5, let's look at, I think this is subsection 4. Is that subsection 4? Yes, subsection 4. Okay. So we are looking at section 5, subsection 4. It says, notwithstanding the foregoing provision of this section, the President shall not declare a state of war between the Federation and another country, except with the sanction of a resolution of both houses of the National Assembly sitting in a joint session. That means it's not this one we pass, it's on that one we pass. They have to be sitting together. B, so that's subsection section 5, subsection 4A. Then B says, except with the prior approval of the Senate, no member of the armed forces of the Federation shall be deployed on combat duty outside Nigeria. Except with the prior approval of the Senate. None of this was done. None of this. It now says, then there is subsection 5. It says, notwithstanding the provisions of subsection 4 of this section, the President, in consultation with the National Defense Council, I don't know whether Tinubu had any time to have a consultation with the National Defense Council, may deploy members of the armed forces of the Federation on a limited combat duty outside Nigeria if he is satisfied that the national security is under imminent threat or danger. In short, it's a part of this thing that I've read. I don't know whether you could see it. You could see all my biro markings, and to say this is an interesting part. I don't think Nigeria was not under any imminent danger. Tinubu is just acting recklessly. And the thing that people are not getting, which is why I talk, this action that he has taken can have a 50-year repercussion effect, because the people of Benin, as far as they are concerned, they don't know a Tinubu. It's Nigeria that they know. Whatever it is that happened, it's Nigeria that did it. In 2025, Nigeria this that. Maybe by the time that there is something being answered to this, the people that have not yet been born will be the Nigerians that will be at that time. In the meantime, Tinubu has caused whatever problem that he's going to cause. That was how he woke up one day, say he's going to enter Niger. There's something that is shocking Tinubu, and it's on a course of destruction, and he doesn't care whoever it is that is being destroyed. Yet citizens are sitting down. We're just like, thank you for watching.
Communiqué de la Confédération des États du Sahel, AES, relatif à la violation de l'espace aérien confédéral. La Confédération des États du Sahel informe l'opinion qu'un aéronef appartenant à l'armée de l'air de la République fédérale du Nigeria, de type C-130, a été contraint de se poser ce jour 8 décembre 2025 à Bobo-Dioulasso, au Burkina Faso, à la suite d'une situation d'urgence en vol, alors qu'il évoluait dans l'espace aérien burkinabé. L'avion militaire avait à son bord 2 membres d'équipage et 9 passagers, tous militaires. Une enquête a été immédiatement ouverte par les services compétents burkinabés et a permis de mettre en évidence l'absence d'autorisation de survol du territoire burkinabé par cet appareil militaire. La Confédération des États du Sahel condamne avec la plus grande fermeté cette violation de son espace aérien et de la souveraineté de ses États membres. Face à cet acte inamical, mené au mépris du droit international et des règles internationales d'aviation civile et ou militaire, les dispositions sont prises pour garantir la sécurité de l'espace aérien confédéral, la souveraineté et l'intégrité territoriale de ses États membres, ainsi que la sécurité des populations de la Confédération AES. À cet égard, et sur instruction des chefs d'État, les défenses aériennes et anti-aériennes de l'espace confédéral mises en alerte maximale, conformément à la déclaration du Collège des chefs d'État, en date du 22 décembre 2024, ont été autorisées à neutraliser tout aéronef qui violerait l'espace confédéral. Fait à Bamako le 8 décembre 2025, général d'armée Assimi Goïta, président de la transition, chef de l'État de la République du Mali, président de la...
So guys, let me take you through some of the reactions here happening on the social media. This headline here says, Tinubu flaunted the constitution by ordering military action in Benin Republic. Impeach him now. Impeach Tinubu now. That Tinubu flaunted the constitution. Let's see how Nigerians are reacting. Let's deal with these glorified cowboys in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger first. We can have this conversation over the bottle of champagne later. And this person says, Senate, Remi Tinubu's children cannot do anything. Expecting them to talk is like expecting so much, let alone impeachment. I think, honestly, you can see how that the government and the West are the real sponsors of Boko Haram. We've seen it, Akpabio that goes as a rock first to take order before coming to the house. Hey, Nigerians, so Akpabio, they don't see you finish. Who want impeach him so? Now, Akpabio, una too funny for this country. See Senate, where they buy Lamborghini for. Where they buy Lamborghini for. Which senator want push am? they only they on your mandate people, is it them that will tell you, is it them that will impeach Tinubu? That's what Nigerians are saying, that Tinubu is supposed to be impeached. This person say he do this stupidity without Senate approval. You and your political analysts are very stupid. Another person here say impeach him, Tinubu must go. Another person is a Senate that already practices session of how to sing Tinubu's classic song on your mandate. Are the people you expect to impeach the druggy? Una no serious for this country, rubbish. So some people are saying Tinubu should be impeached, while some people are saying just forget Tinubu. Impeachment is not going to work because the house has been hijacked. You know, the house has been hijacked by those loyal to Tinubu. So it's not all about what Nigerians want, it's about what Tinubu wants. So there's this press release. Rufai said, press release, safe precautionary landing of NSC 130 aircraft in Burkina Faso. The Nigerian Military Air Force wishes to clarify a report regarding diversion of a aircraft during its ferry mission to Portugal on December 2025. They now move it to Portugal. Following takeoff from Lagos, the crew observed a technical concern which necessitated a precautionary landing in Bobo Dioulasso, Burkina Faso, the nearest airfield. In accordance with standard safety precaution procedures and international aviation protocols, the NAF crew is safe and have received cordial treatment from the host authorities. That is what they are saying. Plans are ongoing to resume the mission as scheduled. The Nigerian Air Force appreciates the support received during this period and assured public that the NAF remains professionally committed to strict compliance with operational procedures and safety standards, ensuring the protection of its personnel while fulfilling its constitutional mandate. This is what they said to Nigerians. They said there was nothing like they were, arrested and detained. Now, let me take you. I'm coming from Nigeria. 11 military personnel are now being held in Burkina Faso. The whole situation is chaotic, embarrassing, and diplomatically dangerous. Burkina Faso isn't even Nigeria's direct route to Benin, so their presence there raises a serious question. So, guys, Nigerians are wondering how come the Tinubu's government was able to, the military was able to find its way to that place. Technical concern for a country, a concerned country. This story not pure. Some of us know be pilot, but we sabi geography well. We fit with map, we fit see direction. So why NFA they lie to Nigerians like say we no get eyes on the map? Lagos to this direction, the line they go northwest, cross Benin entirely, then enter Burkina Faso by almost 60 kilometers. That one no be border drift. That one no be few nautical miles. That no be nearest runway. That now full waka enter another country without permit. Map 2 says Lagos to Lisbon, Portugal. Your map shows a straight great circle arc. Lagos, Niger, Algeria, Mediterranean to Portugal. This one no go coastal route at all. And even with that, the line still no enter Burkina Faso nearby anywhere. Meaning, even if the aircraft they follow this long northern arc, they still need international diversion to go southwest into Burkina Faso. Map 3. when you put both parts, Lagos to boy is Burkina Faso, then Lagos to Lisbon, that is Portugal, side by side, the matter clear like daylight. The Portugal line go northwest, the Burkina Faso line they go northwest into Sahel. The two direction no match for any aviation logic. So make we ask the real question with the pain. Which emergency carry plane 600 kilometers enter another person country? Which Portugal route they pass Burkina Faso near Bo? And this person also said, which nearest runway they deep inside another person's backyard? All three maps they talk the same thing. The geography no support the official story at all. So make I ask am again with full respect but full clarity. Why Nigerian Air Force they lie to Nigerians? That is it. That this so this is the direction Lagos to Bo, and then this is another direction. I think this person said the direction to Lisbon is far. This is like you going to Sokoto now, and you said your direction is in Calabar. It's towards Calabar. You are going to Sokoto, but you now entered Calabar airspace. So Nigerians will be wondering, how will you dare enter Calabar, or you are going to come and cross River State, while your destination is supposed to be Sokoto. You can see. So Nigerians are saying these things do not match. So this is Lagos, this is Lisbon, and this is Lagos. This what is it called? Bobo de Alosa, de Alasso. That's Portugal. That Nigeria is not even supposed to have entered 600 kilometers into another person's airspace, and a whole lot of reactions from Nigerians. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you make of this. There are a lot of reactions. This person is saying, make them continue to they fool themselves. Nigerians are no longer fools, except the few ones with malfunctioning brain that mingle with APC. Portugal to Burkina Faso, which kind shortcut be that? That's what this person, Portugal to Burkina Faso, which kind shortcut be that? So the thing does not matter. The NFA is saying, oh, we try to do an emergency landing. That is the excuse there. The nearest airspace care, you there, the key you there, the nearest airspace. The nearest airspace. So if they were to be going to Portugal, you can see here they are supposed to have followed this route. So you can see where they are supposed to have from Niger to Portugal. See, and it's a very long distance. So they are not supposed to have entered Burkina Faso at all, considering where Burkina Faso is. See where Lagos is, and they are going to Burkina Faso. The blue line you are seeing is they are going to Portugal. So there's no way they would have come and start going to Burkina Faso. See where Burkina Faso is, very, very, on the opposite side of the way to Portugal. So the Air Force is yet to clarify Nigerians on what actually happened. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you.